turning into ASMR.
You say that right as I start the freaking stream.
I always say weird stuff whenever Brandon streams. So it wouldn't be the first time.
God. All right, I've got the link. So let us go to Discord.
The link to justice.
Yes. Let us go into Discord and just promote the fact that we are streaming. Yes.
Just insert like an audience clap. It's like, we're gonna promote the stream. It's just kind of like an intense audience clap sound. That's hilarious. And if anything messes up, you just you get the clip of like the crowd face bombing.
And okay, I have a few more. I'm debating if I should put this in the Ink Tank Discord because this is about the comic, but at the same time, I'm not sure.
I have no idea where that is, so beats me.
No, I'll explain when we actually get started. How are we doing on watchers? We got a couple people. That's nice. Hello, people. Welcome to the stream. Logan, there it is. I was about to say, where the hell is the
bot?
Yeah, not the bot. Like, where's the self-promo chat in your server?
Oh, gotcha.
All right. I think that's everything. I think that's all of them. Yes, I am doing very well, Drummer Wolf. Thank you. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers.
Hey, we got Chris in the chat.
So I think that covers pretty much all the servers I'm in. So let's get started. So hello everyone.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Sean.
No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the stream. We'll see you later.
Yes. Hello, and goodbye. Heine.
Hey, we got Heine.
All right. So welcome to this, I guess, sequel stream to the Alien tier list that we did about a week or so ago. I forget how long ago it was, but yes. So yeah, in that one we just did a tier ranking of all the aliens that Ben turned into the actual show, and John has been here since before the stream started.
Yay.
Please tell me that I did not just call you Ben. That would be so.
Did you call me Ben?
I don't know.
I wasn't listening. You might have called me Ben, and that would be hilarious.
Okay. For all I know, I just
on the stream.
Yeah. For all I know, I just made myself look like a dumbass, but it is what it is. So this time, we're going to be comparing at least the design from the show that we chose against their design in the 5 years later or 5YL comic by the Ink Tank. Those who don't know, the Ink Tank is I think it's mainly a YouTube channel run by Kuro the artist, aka Rob, and O.R. Ash, aka Ryan. This is a comic that they made with the help of some of the other Ink Tank members, including Funtime and Glamrock Freddy himself, Kellen Goff. And it's basically a time skip crossover multiverse comic with Ben 10 and Danny Phantom with a little bit of Invader Zim that takes place, obviously, 5 years later, after the first two shows. Whether or not they take place in the same years, I don't think it really matters. They're treated as different universes anyways.
So is this official? Is it like officially canon?
No. I think Kuro said that if Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon want to do something, he'd be fine with it, even if it meant that he got like a smaller portion of the profits. It would be cool if it was canon, because there are a lot of aliens in the comic that I do love. Obviously, we're not going to be covering any of them in here because Ben didn't turn into them in the actual show. But yeah, it is non-canon, but it would be really cool if it was actually canon.
All right.
But yeah, basically what we're going to be doing, as a little example, I'm just going to use one of the non-canon aliens that did appear in the comic, Portaler from the Australian Fuel
What
Run game.
am I looking at?
Yeah. So this is an alien that I think won a contest to be featured in a game called Fuel Run on Cartoon Network Australia. It's been a while since
I feel like it's an important time to point out that I have not seen any of these, so all of these are going to be new to me.
Yeah,
Because
he
like this
hasn't
kind of looks like a
seen-
mix of Terraspin and Blocks.
Oh no, this isn't the 5 oil. This isn't the 5 oil design. This is the design that got submitted for that game. Yeah, no,
Okay.
you'll see it in just a little bit. I'm just demonstrating what it's going to look like. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, basically, at least in the game itself was inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog, and this guy's basically if you gave Cannonbolt a portal gun.
Duh.
Yeah. So this is Portaler. What we're going to be doing, we have a slide here with a picture of the alien and the alien's name, and then the very next slide is that design compared next to their 5 years later design. Now, Portaler is not going to count here because this is a non-canon transformation, and so of course Ben did not officially turn into this in the show. That game does not count. Plus, this one's kind of painfully easy with who wins.
Yeah, that because that one on the right looks so freaking detailed. I love it. That's cool.
Yeah, it's that thing that's awesome about the comics that I don't know if it's Rob or Ryan who draws it, but either way, they're both really good artists. So yeah, they make some really good art. But yeah, obviously, 5 Whale Portaler is winning this.
Yep.
Even though this is just a test. I was going to show some other transformations that were like based on villains from the actual show. Like I know that in this universe he has transformations for like Vilgax, the Hybrid, Rook, Argit. But we're not counting any of those. But yep, with that little test out of the way, let's get started with Heat Blast. Would like to note that Nico did have some input as well. He's not with us currently, but yeah, he did have a little bit of input.
But there is always that chance he might join us midstream, but we'll see.
Yes. Yeah. First, we start with Heat Blast. As much as I am a big fan of the Omniverse design of Heat Blast, John gave Ultimate Alien the vote, and that's ultimately what RNG decided on. So we're doing Ultimate Alien Heat Blast versus 5 years later Heat Blast.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'd like to mention that not all of these actually appeared in the comic. But they all have art just for the sake of, I guess, fleshing out the universe. I'm almost on board with this because
the leg parts kind of get me though.
Yeah, it's the pants. But like if they gave him like the waist of the pants, I'd be on board with this. But instead, it's like literally just the legs, and then just has an exposed crotch.
It feels a little strange, I do admit.
Yeah,
I kind of like the original design, not gonna lie.
Yeah, like
it's still cool nonetheless, though.
Yeah, I don't know, like, how familiar are you with Hero Factory?
I guess not very. It doesn't. The name itself doesn't really.
It's
actually it sounds familiar, but I don't think I've really.
It was a semi successor to Bionicle. It was the kind of like that Lego theme that had like all the ball joints and armor pieces that you'd attach on. Yeah. This literally looks like if you tried to give one of those figures something that looked like pants with like a different color of armor, but you can't do that because
kind obviously of like classic forearms like legs.
Yeah, like obviously you can't do that because with the 1.0 sets, because they didn't do the whole ball joint, the whole fully articulated thing yet. But it's like since the torso plates, actually, should I just like go onto a images tab just to show you what I'm talking about? Just
up to you.
All right, hold on. A Hero Factory Ordeal. Let me see. Okay, please let me go into the images without having to. Yeah, here we go. It's like here, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at this, you look at Furno here.
Yeah.
So you can see that like the torso plate is like silver. It's like, and then you have like red armor here.
Yeah.
So it's like, think of this as like silver skin, red pants.
So this is just kind of like one of those situations where it's like the colors really don't match.
Yeah. So it's like this is like a Hero Factory. This is like a Hero Factory mock that you want to give pants but couldn't because the torso plates were one solid color.
Yeah.
What a tangent to go on about literally the first alien the whole stream.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
But yeah, I'm giving my vote to Ultimate Alien here.
I would give
yeah. I would give it to 5YL if they committed to the pants, but unfortunately it kind of just looks like he's wearing really tall socks with no feet.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I can see how they were trying to improve the design, but I guess
Alien.
it just didn't really kind of land.
Yeah. All right. So Ultimate Alien Heat Blast wins this round. Wild Mutt.
Oh, there he is.
Wild Mutt. I can see what they're going for. I think it's a little bit overkill.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I can too see what they were going trying to go for. I mean, it looks cool, but like it kind of looks like if he had like maybe a bit of like upgrade added to him a little bit. Like if he had like a separate set of armor. Like I don't can't say I entirely see that every time he turns into Wild Mutt being a thing. But if he had like a kind of separate thing to give him that armor, then that would be cool.
Yep. I do like the addition of the tail though. That is pretty neat.
That is pretty neat.
Yeah. Like if you remove the helmet, I'd probably be willing to give it to 5YL, but I think I'm going to stick with classic. At least for me.
Me too. And the armor is cool. I dig it. I guess I'm just not sure where the helmet entirely comes from.
All right. Yep. I do have my notes app open on my phone just so I can write these down. Excuse me.
What on earth was that?
It was a burp. Right. So Diamond Head. This might actually be the first one where I'd be willing to give it to 5YL because I do love his design in that comic.
Oh damn.
Yep. And this is the first. This is the first case of Ben's beard being integrated into his aliens.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. That's like the first thing I noticed.
He's got like a little
thing sticking out of his shit. Like, yep, that's definitely a beard.
He's got a little Patropian beard.
Incredible.
Yeah. Honestly, this feels like an evolution of his Omniverse design a little bit, with like the green.
I do dig the outfit. I do dig. It's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll be giving my vote to 5YL for this one. What about you?
Yeah, me too. That one I definitely dig.
All right, 5YL Diamond Head, our first win for 5 years later. And what about Accelerate?
Oh, yes.
They didn't really change a lot, if I'm being honest.
Not a lot, but I do dig it. That is actually a really cool design, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, again, it kind of feels like
big upgrade in the outfit and the color, and the mask just looks sick.
Yeah. I'm just now realizing he has the Omnitrix symbol in his visor.
Oh, I thought that was just the reflection.
Yeah. I couldn't find his unmasked art because I know that he has some. I know that they drew him with his visor retracted, but I couldn't find that, unfortunately. I do like the blue claws and wheels more. And again, this kind of feels like, again, a little bit of an evolution from the Omniverse design. I should probably mention that this does take place in the show's universe. It's just not canon because it's a fan project.
Yeah. But like, my God, that is sick.
Yeah. 5YL for this one.
Love it. Love it. Absolutely.
Awesome. So Gray Matter.
The old tiny genius.
We have yet another example of an alien with a beard, if you want to call it that.
Oh, I was not excited. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, I like that you can see the Omnitrix in this art, at least. There is another art.
Back.
Yeah, there's some art of this. There's another artwork of this guy, of this design of him, that I do prefer more because it's in more of an action pose. But this one I think fit a little bit more for the stream, and I do like the return of the black stripe on his head as well.
That was I actually never noticed that they took that away.
Yeah, I was kind of missing from his Omniverse one. I don't remember if he still had it on the reboot design, and I don't really care enough to check. But yeah,
but I mean, I like the new design. That is cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'll admit this this kind of looks like scuba diver gray matter. This looks like gray matter, like still has the brains, but also this looks like a workout outfit.
Kind of like
a little older, kind of like a workout outfit, a little bit.
I dig it.
Yeah, I'm a little torn, but I'll give my vote to 5YL.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Now, forearms, admittedly, I did change my vote a little bit since we sifted through the designs. I said, I think it was Ultimate Alien forearms that won that. I didn't realize what Heroes United forearms looked like, but then I actually found a clear image of them, and yeah, I had to change my vote.
Yeah, that's all right. I honestly forgot it existed.
Yeah, I actually really like the look of Heroes United forearms with like the black pants and the tattoos that are somewhat reminiscent of his older design from the classic series, with like the stripe and the little bands.
I do dig what they did with the Omnitrix too. How it actually looks like it's like straight up glowing.
Yeah.
Rather than just like a straight up green.
Yep. That was kind of just what they did with the Heroes United crossover anyways. All the aliens had that. But yeah. So how do we feel about his 5YL design?
So I wasn't expecting this. Like I definitely do like some parts of it, but I feel like it's just really heavy on like the new kind of overall outfit, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I do like that he looks like a gladiator, because like if you look at some of the Tetramans on Koros in Omniverse, and they're much more heavily armored than really any of the forms that Ben took in the actual series.
Yeah.
So like I can see what they were going for there. I can also understand how some might find it to be a little overly busy.
A little bit. That's kind of where I'm sitting. Like I dig it, but at the same time, I feel like a little much at the same time. But like, I don't mind it. It's like I can live with it. It would just take me some time to get used to.
So, are you okay with me giving this one to 5YL, or are you sticking with Heroes United?
I'll give it to the 5YL.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, like don't let me.
It's a bit of a close tie, but I'll give it to. I'll make an exception this time.
Yeah, like don't let me influence your opinions here.
No.
Yeah. Alrighty, Stinkfly.
The fly that stinks.
Yeah, they didn't change a lot, I'll admit. Well, this actually kind of looks like a mix of the two.
A little bit, like but I do kind of like what they're going for.
Yeah. Yeah, his eyes kind of look more like eyes in this one. You can see the pupils.
I know I said like last time that I wasn't a big fan of how they actually made it look like in the Omniverse, how they try to actually make sure it look like actual eyes, but this actually looks like it would actually be like an actual alien.
I just realized the Omnitrix is on his chest. I just realized the Omnitrix is on his stomach instead of on his face.
Oh, I actually never noticed that, but I do like what they were going for around the chest. It actually kind of looks like a little like armor or something. Like it's got a bit of a reflective touch to it.
Yeah, I like the barb stinger. I just realized that too, and like the barbed legs.
Yeah, I dig it. I love it.
Yeah, honestly, this was originally a close tie, but I think I might have to give my vote to 5YL as well. And
yeah,
I know
too. For this one, I love it.
I know we're saying that a lot, but like it's not our fault that these guys are good at drawing. Right. Rip Jaws.
Oh no, this one I'm excited to see.
Right.
He is not an alien we see too often. Oh damn. I don't know what I'm expecting, but this is so cool.
Yeah, he has a breathing apparatus now. He's got like a little
bit.
Yeah.
So I guess he could probably go on land now for not like maybe not an extended period, but like it's rather than he walks on land instantly, he's like, oh, I need water. Yep.
Also, beard.
It weirdly works. It weirdly works for him.
Yeah. It's like it looks like the rest of his fins.
Yeah, I gotta give it to the new design. I got it.
Yeah.
This one just looks so cool.
Same. Love the Omniverse design, but this one definitely.
Yeah. This one I dig it so much.
The apparatus was a nice touch.
Yeah. So at least he can kind of go on land, because like you don't get to see him too often because he's like a fish out of water. So if he goes out of water at all, he will start drowning. So, or not drowning. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
wrong term, but like basically he will suffocate. So like he needs water. But how often do you see him fight underwater nowadays?
I mean, technically, fish can drown if they're out of water for too long, so it would be drowning still.
Good point.
Yep. So, upgrade, my favorite classic alien.
Yeah.
So, John, do you remember a couple when we sifted through these designs when I said that I think purple works pretty well on upgrade?
Did they change it to purple?
They kind of did a mix of Omniverse with the reboot.
I like it.
Yeah,
I was been iffy on the color purple for this one. I guess I was leaning more towards green, but like this one, I can work with.
Yeah, I feel like this is how they should have looked in Omniverse, because these are the colors. This is literally the colors that Galvin B is. It's literally like purple with some green.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really wish they just kind of did this instead. Though I guess personally, this is just my personal preference. I would have had the Omnitrix on the chest, but I can live without it.
Yeah, there'll be some comments about the Omnitrix placement for a few of these, but yeah, honestly, I'm okay with
being one of them, but I don't mind.
Yeah, 5YL for this one.
Yeah.
Right, Ghost Freak.
Oh, let me see.
This is a bit of a hot take of mine that I do actually really like the Ultimate Alien one. Like, I do subjectively like the Omniverse one more, but objectively, I can see why some people might not like the chains. This one I dig.
Oh, well,
he's got a little.
This actually looks scary.
He's got a little scare tail.
Like, yeah.
Also, I was like the reason I'm using this slides theme and not the one I usually use for my videos is because it'll be a lot easier to see some of the aliens on this as opposed to like the black background. I legitimately thought the tail was like transparent for a minute, but then I moved it over this image, and no, it's not. They just colored it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they implemented like both the cloaked form, the cloaked ectoneurite, as well as like some elements of the scare here. I think that was a really nice touch.
Yeah, especially the extra detail of actually kind of covering the Omnitrix a little bit. Like, you don't often see that, but and you didn't have to add that extra detail, but they did, and it works.
Yeah, that's how they did it for classic Ghost Freak, but that was like the only one where they did that.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5YL again.
I gotta give it. Yeah, I gotta give it to 5YL.
Yep. All right, Cannon Bolt. This might actually be the first one where I end up going in the other direction for the original design. Yeah. And it's purely because of the Omnitrix placement in this case, because look where it ends up in the ball.
Like, bit of a weird placement, yeah.
Yeah, because this is literally the only reason why I include the ball form. Because like this is something they talked about. Rob, Ryan, and Kellen did a video where they argued about the different designs, and Kellen brought up that what he liked about the designs from the show. This was purely for like a joke, I'm pretty sure. But like what he liked about the designs in the show is that the Omnitrix placement on those, because it went in the ball when he rolls and it wasn't on the outside. And Ryan was like when was it on the outside? In Rob. It was like outside, right on the
boom.
Like,
there
outside.
It is.
And then like Ryan brought I like to bring up the episode from Omniverse where he's fighting the zombie clowns. He's Eye Guy, runs Omnitrix first into a wall and gets turned to Topic. Like, well, he should keep it locked. Like, no, you can't use that as an excuse.
Yeah, I do kind of wish they kept it on the either like the stomach or the forehead on this new design, but like everything else about it, I dig.
Yeah, like I like this too. It kind of reminds me of Cannonbolt's design from Ben 10,000. But
a little bit.
But yeah, that really not a fan. Like, I'm not like, biased or anything with like I'm not saying that like, oh, just because, Kellen Goff said it that, I agree with him. Like, just for that reason, I do kind of agree that, that should really be on the inside of the ball because, Plus, it just kind of looks weird in the ball form.
It does feel like a weird placement a little bit. I mean, I'll still pick the 5YL because like I love the design overall. I just wish the Omnitrix was kind of like where it was originally, personally. But that is just me.
Yeah, honestly, I'll give it to 5YL as well. It's just the Omnitrix placement is a little bit strange.
Yeah, but it still looks cool in general. Just kind of like it's just a small detail.
All right, I already told you about this one. I already told you about his wild vine. Yeah.
Oh god. Yes, hair now. What the?
He looks kind of like Pax. You remember Pax? The like hippie Florana from a few Omniverse episodes.
Oh, yes, yeah, I do.
He looks kind of like that, just without all the hippie getup. Yep, but I do also like that he has like 2 different colors of vine now.
Yeah,
it's like he has that here, but it's a lot more.
But it stands out a lot more, and it's actually like separate vines rather than just kind of like a different shade of green for like
also what the
section.
What the heck are these ones? These like really light ones. Are these just like extra
arms maybe? But it's probably just kind of like extra detail because it's like the vines can get everywhere, so it's kind of like maybe I don't know.
I'm also just now realizing that he has no thumbs.
Oh, you're right. I never noticed one. He only has 3 fingers.
He has like 3 fingers and no thumb.
I'll say I feel like he could probably do without the hair, but like I still love the design either way.
Yeah. So like, which one are you going towards?
I do love the extra detail added to the newer one. It just feels like the hair is a bit of a weird add-on for me personally, but I'll still pick the new one.
Right.
Or not the new one, but like 5YL.
Yeah, I'll go with that one too, honestly. It's a weird detail, but the rest of it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah. It would just take me some time to get used to.
Spitter.
The guy that spits you, and that's it.
That's it. Just
I was trying to take it in for a minute. I mean, honestly, they didn't change a whole lot, but like I do like how clean the newer design looks.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got a bit of extra clothing too.
Yeah, he is still like kind of ugly looking, which good, that fits for Spitter. I remember Nico saying when we were sifting through these that like if you're gonna put clothes on the aliens, at least make it look good. I think they understood that, so like that's kind of like why all the clothes at least fit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, the Omnitrix feels a little small, but I don't want to seem like that guy who's being picky about it. So I do remember look past that.
Yeah, I do remember him being pretty big. Yeah. Honestly,
fair point. Yeah, I mean, I can go with the newer one because like I do like the extra added detail to it. Oh, you're going with the other one?
Yeah, I was thinking of going with the original one. Like, this is neat, but I kind of like the head shape on the older one more.
That's fair.
Yeah. So you sticking with 5YL, or are you okay with classic?
I don't mind. I mean, if you want to go on like that one, then yeah.
That's fine.
Because then again, he's not one we see too often, so it's like
it doesn't really matter all that much. He doesn't even show up in the comic. He just has art for the sake of world building, I guess.
Like if he were in this comic, this is what he would look like.
Yeah. So next we have Kellen Goff's favorite alien that I completely forgot to mention in the previous video.
Yeah.
In the previous stream. Buzzshock
dude.
Yep. I have mixed feelings on this design, if I'm being honest.
I can kind of see why.
Yeah.
He kind of feels like that alien that's a little strange with clothes.
Yeah, it's like I like the battery. Little battery. Everything else. He has less fingers too. He literally has like mittens now.
I kind of felt like he always had that, but I guess not.
Nah, he has fingers here.
Yeah, you just can't tell by that one concept art kind of thing.
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is torn straight from the show, but yeah, I might still give it to classic Buzzshock, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, me too. Like, I kind of like what they're going for, but it didn't quite land.
Yeah. All right. Arctiguana.
Yo.
the Polar Manzardil, which, fun fact, they actually created more Manzardils for this universe, kind of. None of which we're going to be talking about, but just wanted to bring that up, that there are other ones. Yeah, I'm back on the 5YL hype train.
Well, damn.
Yeah, I'm back on the comic side. I really like how this one looks.
This one I dig.
Yeah, Arctic Koala works. Yeah, I just realized he has a tail too. That works pretty well. And he's got
they never showed that in the one on the left.
Yeah, he just straight up doesn't have one in any of his forms.
2 arms, 2 legs, and a torso. And a head.
And also he has like the toes from the Omniverse version and like this little beard.
But yeah, I can get behind the newer one. That's cool.
Yeah. Yep, 5 what? Was that a fucking pun?
As well, probably not, because I don't even remember what I just said.
You just said it's cool.
It was not intended to be a pun, but I will take it.
Good job. All right, Blitz
Unintended pun. Scary werewolf man.
Yep. Yeah, this is probably the one with the least amount of changes.
Yeah, I can kind of see why.
Because like it's literally just the classic one with some green lines on the clothing.
Yeah, I can kind of see why. It's not like really changed a whole lot. I mean, it's still cool nonetheless, but like...
Yeah, it's still cool. I might still go with Omniverse Blitzwolfer though. Yeah,
me too. I mean, I do appreciate that they added the fact that his jaw can kind of split up into like...
I mean, he's always had that, is the thing.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, it felt like a detail that was kind of like forgotten about for a while, I think.
I do remember seeing artwork, like this same artwork, but with the mouth closed, but this was all I could find when putting this together, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gotta stick with Omniverse here, though.
Yeah. Narrow. Honestly, as someone who is already a big fan of Omniverse Narrow's design, this is just what RNG landed on, because this is what John picked. But I love... I don't know why I hated it.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Yeah, I love 5YL Snarrow.
That is so cool.
Yeah, again, not one that appears. I had a list of like
all the ones that actually appeared, and this is just kind of like, if he were to be there, that's what he would look like.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'm going with 5YL Snarrow in this case.
Yeah, me too. I do dig that they were trying to keep like the theme, like his these like usual colors, kind of like a green and black, and I do like the try to keep that going for the new one. Yeah,
I mean, Omniverse also leaned into the whole Pharaoh thing with him, but I do think that this is just a little bit better executed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. All right, Frankenstrike, the last of the classic Enter aliens.
Yep.
And there he is, with a ponytail and a beard.
Ooh. I do like the extra little detail that they put into the little things on his back. I forget what those are called, but like
the I think the towers or whatever they are.
Yeah, but like those little like the things.
Coils. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we don't know what those are called. Help.
Wait, are they coils? Pretty sure they're coils.
I think those like are coils on his like shoulders and arms, but I don't know what the things on his back are called. But like, I love the extra detail gone into those.
Yeah, also love like this giant scar on his chest.
Yeah, and the ponytail, beard. Oh, love it. Yeah, I gotta go with the 5YL for this one.
Yep, me too.
Not normally a big Frankenstrike guy, but I will definitely go with the newer one on this one.
Like, I'll admit, Frankenstrike is probably both my least favorite Anner alien and my least favorite electric alien, but I do think it's still a pretty sick design.
Yep.
Like, I don't dislike him. He's just not one I've vibed with all that much. All right. So we're doing the upchucks separately because they're treated as 2 separate transformations and they have 2 separate designs. So, excuse me for a second.
But same ability.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. So starting with Perk Upchuck. This to me is what Omniverse Upchuck should have looked like, if I'm being honest. Because like Omniverse's whole thing with the art style was giving the aliens clothes, but they took his away, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because like he had clothes and they just stripped him.
It kind of felt his stomach on the original design looks a little empty too. Like you think the Omnitrix would go there, but it's like it's on his hands. So it's like, what about his like? Oh wait, never mind. Scratch that. I forgot that his like stomach is meant to glow whenever he like eats something and he's like ready to spit it out.
Yeah, right.
Because you see
like
that in the show, but like I do kind of like what they're going for in this new design.
Yeah, I might have to go with this one for Perk Up Chuck at least.
Yeah, love the extra added detail into the design too, like how he actually has like those little things that come out of his mouth to bring into his mouth. Yeah, the little tongue tentacles.
Yeah,
kind of
tongue-tacles.
I don't know what to call them.
The tongue-tacles. All right. Now, oops. Yeah, Merc Up Chuck, the
slightly
Ultimate
different.
Alien one. Yeah, I might have to go with Ultimate Alien for this one. I don't really vibe with this one that much.
I like what they're going for, but it like the face design kind of is a little off.
The face ruins it for me. Like the nose as well. Especially when like 5YL Perk Up Chuck didn't have one. Why give one to Merc Up Chuck?
It's like I will stick with the Ultimate Alien as well on this one. The face kind of gets me a little bit.
Yeah, it feels more like Up Chuck at least.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I just heard something. Hold on. Oh, just a sec.
No worries.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
All right. So, Ditto. Yet another one where they didn't really change all that much, but this one I feel like is a mix of both classic and Omniverse in its design.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's like that head is definitely straight out of the classic series. A lot of the rest of it feels like it's from Omniverse. A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
I kind of like they were trying to give it like a bit of a cuter design, like especially with the face.
That's one thing I liked about Omniverse is that it was a very cute design. This, the more I look at it, the more it looks like the classic one. But like it also kind of has like the little chubbiness of the Omniverse design.
Like skinny around the top, kind of gets a little wider around the bottom.
Yeah, I really like the 5YL one.
Yeah, I gotta go with that one.
Yeah. All right, Eye Guy.
Ooh.
This one, I'm leaning towards 5YL because of one detail.
Is it because like I can see the big eye kind of sticking out there?
The big eye is hidden. That's a really nice little detail. He's also like a little hairy, which is interesting, but
an interesting detail.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely like a. Also, it's just me, or is his eye placement kind of random? Because what the frick is this? He has that, but there's nothing over here.
Yeah, a little bit. I think they were trying to go for like an original design where you kind of had them all over the place, but it's like there was like in no specific spot.
Yeah. I'll still give it to 5YL Eye Guy though. I think this is a very fine-tuned design with a very creepy but very in-line detail for him.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's meant to like retract and the big eye comes out whenever it's like meant to do something.
It does work too for me because opticoids are mostly comprised of cartilage, so they have very squishy, flexible bodies. So yeah, I can believe that it would just be hiding in there.
Yeah.
All right, 5YL for Eye Guy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Way big.
Big man.
Yeah. All right. I'll just say right now, I'm definitely gonna go with Omniverse on this one. I respect what they are trying to do, but it doesn't really feel like way big, at least to me.
No, I see what you mean. I mean, I appreciate the attempt to try and like something a little more like, I guess, kind of like because it kind of looks like the original Way Big has Alien. Like some kind of clothing or something. Yeah. But like this, like the newer one just kind of looks like it's like all skin and not really like something you can really fight with. I mean, I like what they're going for, but I got to stick with the original.
Yeah. Plus, I don't like the new chin eyes. Like here, they're very much like stocks. Here, they're just straight up eyes, and I feel like that takes away from his uniqueness a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. Plus, Way Big in general was based on Ultraman, and they did something similar with his ultimate as well. This doesn't give me any Ultraman vibes, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I gotta stick with the Omniverse, the original, basically.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Omniverse on this one. Yep.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so that's it with classic. Now onto Alien Force with Swamp Fire. Yeah,
Swamp
I'll be
Man.
honest. This is one of my. Yep, I'll be honest. This is one of my favorite redesigns because, to me, this perfectly mixes both his pre-blossom and blossom forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this. If I'm being honest,
I like it.
Yep. Not the biggest fan of the feet, but I can ignore that.
Oh yeah. Like I like the way they did it on the original design, where it's kind of like
I do like the way his
like, you can
arms
tell it's
work
there,
now.
but it's like
Stump, yeah, like stumps,
yeah, like little
like tree stumps.
But like the sprouting hands, I
like
can definitely
maybe
dig.
If maybe if like the Venus flytrap, yeah, like maybe if they had like moved these parts like down a little bit to where it was just like the bottom part of the feet sticking out, I'd probably like that more. But yeah, I'm still gonna give it to 5YL Swamp Fire.
Yeah, me too. Love the OG,
John.
but I also like the new one. Yeah.
oh, sorry, StreamYard.
Sorry, my internet keeps cutting out for a moment, so it's like, so I might be like a little delayed for here and there. So if bear with me.
Yeah, mine does that too a little bit. All right,
yeah,
Echo.
Love the classic. Love the design a little more.
Love the 5OL one just a little more.
Yep.
All right, Echo. So
Echo.
That's what it looks like here. Not a fan.
I do like what they're trying to go for, but it just kind of feels like the head is rather large. I mean, I know what they're trying to go for because he's meant to have like that ultrasonic voice. So like maybe the head is meant to be big, so it can kind of like deliver that, but it just kind of feels a little weird here.
Man, I wish I had a coin with me because I was actually going to go for 5YL. I like that he has like speakers on his headphones now, and
yeah,
like this to me kind of feels like what they're trying to do with Omniverse. Like this feels like the Omniverse design if it actually looked good. Being completely honest here, but yeah, I'd still be willing to give it to Alien Force. I do see what you mean.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I gotta stick with the Alien Force here.
Yeah. All right, Humongosaur.
Dinosaur man.
Yep. So a little bit of a hot take of mine. Actually, it might not be a hot take because I know a lot of people love this, but I love Reboot Humongosaur's design, and I might still be willing to go with that because they didn't really change much. They didn't really change much on 5YL Humongosaur.
No, I mean, I definitely like the new design, but this is like one of the times where, because like the reboot design, I love how they added like a spiky ball to the tail.
Yeah,
and
they give him like
kind of looking at it on the reboot and looking at the redesign, I'm kind of missing it.
Yeah, so you reboot Humongosaur for this one?
Actually, I'm actually gonna go with the 5YL.
All right, well,
because like I do wish he had the ball, like the spiky ball tail, but like even without it, like I still love like how detailed they went into for like this redesign of Humongosaur.
All right, let me get the random name picker out.
I think you're gonna say, let me grab a coin.
Yep. Well, actually, do you have a coin?
I unfortunately do not.
Fuck.
At least not on me.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, coin flip. All right.
Ding.
All right. Oh wait, are you heads or tails?
I could be heads.
Okay, 5YL wins because it landed on heads. All right, I'm gonna keep that tab open. All right, I'm gonna keep that coin tab open.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
In the case of you are ever at a bit of a fork in the road.
Yeah. Oh. And I included the big one too.
Oh yeah, whenever he wants to get bigger. That looks sick.
The growing ability that they completely forgot about in Omniverse for some reason.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, he had that in like the original cartoon, and then like you never see it again.
Yeah. And then like I think I remember that in the reboot he was like 22 feet tall or something, so whether or not he needed to grow was kind of debatable.
Oh, but I love the detail gone into that one.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'm actually willing to give it to 5YL for this alone.
Yeah, that is so freaking cool. I love it.
All right. Jet Ray.
That's one you do not see in Omniverse.
Yep. Yeah, the Derek design isn't exactly a great one. I do love 5YL Jet Ray though, if I'm being completely honest.
The things coming off his face are a little bit of a weird add-on for me, but like everything else I love about it.
Yeah. It's like it grew on me, if I'm being honest. Like you can still tell looking at that it is Jet Ray. It does still have like the fork, and they kind of just turned his like yellow mouth into a bit of a mustache. But yeah I love the wings alone are doing it for me because like it looks like a giant cape. Whereas here it looks like a bit of a glider here. Here it just looks like a cape.
Like a wingsuit, and then the other one is like a full-on like you got a much bigger.
Yeah, it's like comparing like Pattinson Batman to all the other ones.
But yeah, I'm willing to give it to the 5YL for this one. Like the bit of the detail on the face is a little weird to me, but I can get used to it.
I feel like most of the entertainment from the stream is just coming from your initial reactions to these designs because we're just giving them all to the same thing.
I mean, I see what you mean, but there has been a few where we're just like, original designs kind of win here.
Well, yeah. All right, Big Chill.
Yes.
This one I do like a good amount.
Ooh.
Yeah, the glowing blue bits, I think I really like. It kind of reinforces the sort of the icy motif.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but it wasn't this, but like this is cool. Like it looks like a straight up moth, kind
of. Again, with the ice puns.
Not intended, but I'll take it. But there you go. You have your daily dose of ice pun.
Yes, this will be the last one because there are no other ice aliens.
No.
Yeah, 5YL for this one? Or debating?
I'm a little mixed here. I mean, I do like the glowing claws and all that. Like, that looks cool. But, like, I also really like the original at the same time. So I'm like, I don't know.
You want to do the coin flip?
Heads yeah, we'll go, like, heads for original, tails for, like, the 5YL.
Tails. 5YL it is.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And unlike the growing Humongousaur slide where I actually forgot I put it in, I did actually remember that I put their cloaked forms in.
Oh, never mind. I like this one a lot more.
Purely,
I don't know why. I mean, it was like it looked cool. Like it looked all right with the wings out, but like with the wings closed, like it definitely like looks a lot cooler now that I see it.
It's like with me with like Humongousaur. It's like the moment I saw the full size ones, like okay, yeah, 5YL wins.
I mean, the little antennas are a little bit of a weird one to me, but yeah, I can live with it.
It looks more like a robe now than a cloak.
Yeah, a little bit, like kind of like one of those like robes you would put on like after a shower or something.
Yeah, it looks really cool. All right,
yeah.
Chroma Stone,
Rockman.
Yep, the alien that they redesigned at the last minute in Omniverse.
Yep.
And honestly, I like this.
Ooh. I can live with this.
Can live with 5YL.
I know, obviously, like last time we were talking about it, that it would be weird for this guy to have like clothing. And I guess it's like I'm half still standing by that a little bit because like the pants still feels a little strange, but like compared to like what we were looking at last time, this looks a lot better.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, the multicolored crystals are doing it for me as well.
Yeah, that too, because like you only ever saw that if you use his powers, but like this one here, like this works.
Yeah, he looks like he's actually made of gems.
Yeah, I dig it. I gotta go with the 5YL for this one.
All right, 5YL Chroma Stone wins. All right, Brainstorm.
Brain crab.
This one might be a little off-putting at first, just warning, but he's got a very interesting face.
Oh, well then. They really went like Brainstorm in 4K.
Yeah, it's like really crab. I just realized his head is segmented in 3 different shapes.
Honestly, I dig it. Like I know it was always ever in 2, but like 3, like the way they did it here, I love it.
Yep, admittedly,
I love how they actually added the extra detail to the legs too.
Yeah, the face is still throwing me off just a little bit though.
A little bit, I can see why, but like this one, I can put up with.
So you're okay with going with 5YL Brainstorm?
For this one, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to go with the other one, then we'll flip a coin.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's flip the coin. All right, you're still heads. I'm still tails. Let's see where it goes.
Heads.
Yeah, land on heads. Hold on, I need to see something. I need to make sure this thing's not rigged. Hold on. Okay, what the fuck?
Is it actually
wait,
possibly...
is it?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
No, I thought it was just like going heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails, but no, I just got heads like 3 times in a row, so I think we're good. All right.
I was gonna say.
Oh wait, you were heads. Wait, what did it land on? Did it land on heads or tails? I already forgot.
I think it landed on heads. He said.
Okay, so 5YL wins then.
Yeah.
Because you were heads.
Yes.
Right. Spider monkey.
Monkey spider.
Yes. This one's also a little off-putting, but. Is it the ears?
It is the ears.
I just realized
I don't know.
It
just feels rather big for my liking.
Yep. He has 2 tails too. I just realized that.
That I really don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but yeah, the
ears just doing it. The ears are just eye grabbing for me.
Yeah, just a little weird looking. So you want to go Alien Force?
Yeah, I gotta go with the original. I gotta go with the original on this one.
Yeah, the ears are a bit too much of a weird detail.
A little bit. I mean, I know what they were trying to go for. I do like I give them like a good try, but like I guess for me, it's just kind of like I gotta go with the original.
Yeah. All right. Goop.
There is no description needed. He's just goop.
Yep. The only change they made here is the only thing I liked more on the Omniverse one, which is putting the Omnitrix
gave him like the anti-artificial gravity, like an Omnitrix kind of.
Yeah, they put the Omnitrix on the UFO.
I love the extra detail they actually put into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like since like they put it up there, but they kept pretty much the design mostly the same. I think I gotta go with 5YL here because like this.
Yeah, me too. Actually... Like there's so much like detail put into this newer version. Like there's not like a lot you can really change about the alien in general because he's literally just like a figure made of goop.
I mean, they found a way in Omniverse because they gave him a beak.
Did they?
I mean, yeah.
Maybe I just forgot about that. I don't know.
But yeah, 5YL goop for sure. Right. Alien X, God himself.
The alien god.
Yep.
The celestial sapien.
Yeah. So do you think blue looks good on him?
Honestly, yeah. I think it kind of works for him.
Yeah. I like that the crown is, mostly the lighter color. It kind of makes it stand out a little bit more. Makes him look a little bit more regal in that case. Especially like after Omniverse kind of made it look like a bit of an afterthought with how small they were. But yeah, I love it's mostly the same, but I love the design of 5YL Alien X. And also he's got a little shooting star in his ribs right there.
That too. And like the bit of a mix of colors around his legs. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, changing it from white to blue, it makes him feel a little bit more ethereal as well, at least to me.
A little bit, like, or at least just the glow itself, like.
Yeah, instead of it just being like flat white.
Yeah.
All right, so sure you want to go 5YL Alien X?
I do have to go with that 5YL, yeah. Yep. For this one.
All right, Nanomech.
Nanomech, one of the ones I was not personally the biggest on, but it's like, and that pun not intended.
Yeah, I remember changing my vote from Alien Swarm Nanomech to Alien Force Nanomech when we were looking through the designs. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what my reason was then, but I think the reason I have now is just because I had no idea what the hell I was looking at with that one.
Yeah.
This one's kind of cool, but I'm not sure.
I'm not entirely sure how to feel about this one. But then again, we don't really see Nanomech very often at all.
Yeah, this is another one that didn't appear in the comic, but not that matters.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish, like, because like that was one ability that I do like him having is being able to kind of fly around, but it kind of looks like with this one, he doesn't really have that ability anymore.
I mean, I'm sure he still does. He just doesn't have the wings.
I gotta stick with the original design on this one.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know what it is. Nothing bad about the other one. I just like the original one a little better.
Okay, so that covers Nanomech Lodestar.
Magnet Man.
Yes, the Magneto of the Omnitrix.
Of the alien universe.
Who would probably still lose to Magneto because he's made completely of metal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, is that confirmed? Or is he made of some kind of like otherworldly material that's maybe not so much affected by it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's made of like some kind of metal.
Perhaps.
There's a 5YL Lodestar.
This is starting to feel like one of those ones that kind of feels a little weird with the clothing.
I mean, I guess it could just. Is it like just the fact that he didn't really have a lot to begin with, or any?
Yeah, or I guess it's just kind of like, I guess I've just kind of gotten more used to like how that one design is kind of sorry, I can't speak. I kind of gotten used to the original design to the point where like I guess it's just kind of worked out for me.
Yeah,
I've gotten used to it.
Like bit. I can understand that, but there are a lot of details that I really like on 5YL Lodestar. Like
that's fair.
I like he's got like actual magnet hands. I think that's a neat touch. The little ball in his crown, little magnetism, and also like all these spikes. How it's like a design trait taken from like actual lodestone, which is where he gets his name.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look at lodestone, it's very spiky. So like I'll personally give it to 5YL Lodestar, but if you want to do the coin flip for Omniverse, then I'd be willing to do that.
Yeah, here I will stick with Omniverse for this one. So we'll flip a coin.
Coin flip it is. You're still heads.
Yep.
All right, that's fine.
We're going to stick with Omniverse, or
yeah, we're sticking with Omniverse Lodestar. It's like I love the design of this one, and he did actually show up in the comic. Loved his voice in there; it was spot on. But yeah, I'm okay with sticking with Omniverse for this one. All right, okay. Wrath.
Yo.
Yep. All right, so I'll admit right now, not a big fan of Luchador Wrath from that one episode of Omniverse, but Wrath and Pants. That I can get behind.
Wrath and Pants, just the way you had to say it. Just like Wrath and Pants, I got it.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Wrath and Pants, it goes kind of hard. It goes.
It's one of those ones like it feels weird, but it's like after enough time, I can probably put up with it.
Cool with a 5YL Wrath?
I can. Yeah, I'll go with that one this time.
Yep, I'll admit I was hooked the first time I saw it because like he definitely gives me like it's like since he's literally based on a real life wrestler, I feel like he's the one who definitely pulls off like shirtless with just pants the most.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, Water Hazard.
Yep.
So do you remember Overflow from the reboot by any chance?
That one I do know, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think I read on the 5YL wiki that they tried incorporating some of his design traits into their water hazard design. Mm-hmm. I can kind of see it a little bit in like the legs.
I do really like what they were trying to go for here.
Yeah, you like the 5YL water hazard?
Yeah, like actually looks something more like kind of like biomechanical. And honestly, I think it works out for him.
Like a biomechanical crab.
Yeah.
Yep. 5YL water hazard.
Yeah, I gotta go with that one. That one, this one just looks overall cool.
Yeah. Amphibian.
Jellyfish.
Yes, my honestly least favorite of the Andromeda aliens, but I don't dislike them.
Yeah.
Which I can't really say the same for his 5YL design, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. They took away his legs.
I just don't know. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect, but it wasn't this.
You a fan?
Yeah, I gotta stick with the original for this one. There's just not a lot to say about it.
You sticking with Ultimate Alien Amphibian?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the little chess piece that they gave him, but yeah, I'm more Ultimate Alien on this one.
Yeah, this one. If this was like, because like I know that they have like their Ultimates Overhauled series for one of their shows, the Drawing Matrix, and I know that one thing that because like Ryan's the main host for that show. One thing that he does do when like redesigning Ultimates is like he loves taking away their legs. If this is like Ultimate Amphibian, I'd be okay with that in that case, but this is like regular Amphibian, so I'm not really sure how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll stick with Ultimate Alien. Armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he went from...
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he went from a robotic armadillo to an armadillo in armor.
Well then. I didn't know what to expect for like the head. I mean, a lot of the rest of it looked cool, but I kind of wish they kind of kept the head design a little bit.
I mean, it's still kind of there, like the V shape with the eyes.
Yeah, I can see like the shape of the head is still there. The head just kind of feels a little weird to me, but like I guess I can kind of get behind it.
Yeah, you can get behind 5YL Armadillo.
Actually, I don't know. I'm just trying to think about it for a second because like
I kind of like that. You know, they made him look, you know, a lot more like organic, like a regular armadillo wearing like
a suit of armor.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a neat idea. I can get behind. Oh, oops! I did not mean to do that.
Oh, spoilers! Turtle.
Yeah, I can get behind this more than I can, generally get behind like this design, because I can definitely buy that there's like a species of alien armadillo that wears armor than just a species of robotic armadillos.
But yeah, like, that's awesome. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I can go with the 5 year L or YL.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, you were right. It is 5 years later. It's just called 5YL for short.
Yeah, I don't know why it was like saying the actual word and then the letter. It's like, what?
Yeah, 5-year YL. Right.
I mean, I almost went with like the original Armadillo, but then I guess like they're bound to change in some ways, so I just got to get used to it.
Yep.
Turtle.
Terra Spin. This is another one where it's kind of interesting, I guess.
Like I can definitely see how they try to keep a lot of the original design, kind of like big turtle, small head, really big forearm, kind of what are those called? Like fins.
Yeah. I know that
bit of a longer tail. Like actually, no, the tail was never there.
Yeah, the reason they put the tail on there is because I think it was Kuro who wasn't a big fan of the fact that the legs combine to form the third paddle. So I think he has them like sucked into the torso, and then the tail is the third fin thing. Which honestly, the more I think about it, the more I look at it, the more I'm willing to give it to 5YL, because I do think it's really...
I can get around that. I kind of do like how he also has like
a turtle
shell hat. Yeah, I was going to point that out. Kind of looks like a pilot hat a little bit. It has like those little side flaps.
Like, it's amazing how different the head looks while still looking like Terraspin, and he has the same amount of like holes as the Ultimate Alien one with as much depth. So yeah, I'd be willing to give it to a 5YL Terraspin.
Yeah, me too.
All right. NRG. The
big man in a suit of armor.
The Russian trash man. So anyways.
Big old Iron Man, and damn, that looks cool.
Yeah. See, like, now I'm debating if I should have gotten the out-of-suit counterparts as well. Should I? Hold on, I'm going to actually look that up.
Did you not for this one?
No, I didn't.
Fair enough.
Hold on, let me find
definitely a big upgrade in the suit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, like original one, just kind of like a regular kind of good old iron suit, but like this other one over here definitely looks like it's a big step up. Ooh. I dig it.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna share the. How does this look?
Not too bad. I mean, if I had to pick one, I would probably stick with the original design, like in that kind of part. But like the suit itself, I do dig the suit, the armor.
Yeah, we only ever really see him in the armor anyways, though I think in the comic he does get out of the armor. This one is in there. But yeah, I'll give it. Yeah, I'm definitely one to give it to 5YL NRG.
Yeah, this one looks so cool.
Yep. Fast Track.
The fast humanoid man.
Yep. Honestly, I feel like this one might go to 5YL as well because they gave the Citricaya a makeover in this art style. Yeah,
I didn't know what to expect with this one either, but like
you've said that like 5 times at this point.
Yes, several times. And I go to whenever I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, but yeah, this is one of my favorite redesigns that they did because, like, he looked kind of generic here.
Yeah, just like it could be like a regular person, but it's like
a person.
It looks like he's wearing like boots and like gloves.
Yeah, but here it just looks like an actual
feline. A little more organic kind of thing.
He has like actual ears too.
And
a little beard.
You got that little trademark Ben beard.
Yeah, and like it still has like all of the different traits of Fast Track, like little spikes on the arms and on the legs, even if they're pointing in the other direction.
Yeah,
and he has like.
Then again, I was never the biggest fan of Fast Track in general, but like I guess if I had to pick one, I would probably had to go with the 5YL.
Yeah, there is a prominent character in 5YL who's part of a team of plumber cadets that Ben leads called the Orion Squad. Their leader, Lula, who's actually my favorite character in that comic, she's the same species as Fast Track, the Citricaya.
Well, damn.
So yeah, I think that was mainly just because I think I read on her wiki page that Kuro did that to give the Citricaya a bit more love because they've always just been seen as the Accelerate knockoffs. Which is why
I guess I can kind of see why, but yeah.
Yeah. That's why they also made it to where they're excellent hunters as well. They can, hear up to like 5,000 feet, I think I saw.
Okay.
Because one thing I forgot to mention, there's a spin-off series to 5YL called And Beyond that's meant to expand the universe. And in the recent episode, they went to the Aegis orbit, which is where the speedsters are. So it's like Kinnet, which is where the Kinnet are, Chalybes, which is where these guys are, and then Paula Tempest, which is a planet with the an alien that we're not going to be talking about. But yeah, they said in the episode that they can see in pitch black darkness and hear up to 5,000 feet away. So yeah, I'm glad they at least added on to the Citricaya in that case, but because they were very bare bones, and like he didn't even appear in Omniverse.
Yeah, I think they just decided to stick with like Accelerate because he was like probably the fan favorite by that point.
Yeah. Anyways, long tangent aside, we'll be bringing up And Beyond again later, but Chameleon.
Yep.
So, do you remember? By any chance, when we went through the designs, the jokes about Randall that you made about this?
Oh yeah, yeah, kind of how you remind me of that freaking Randall from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, about that.
Oh god,
his little legs in the back.
Oh god, he's kind of scaring me with this new design, or at least with his eyes.
Yeah, I know. I like how this artwork has like the tail too, and it's like barbed as well.
Oh yeah. That part I do find cool, but his face is scaring me a little bit.
Well, I mean,
again, he is meant to be an alien, so it's like
Chameleon is one of those aliens where I feel like you can really get away with him being scary because he's like a lizard that crawls around and can go invisible.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm willing to go with the 5YL. It's a tongue twister.
5YL. Yeah, I do definitely like this more than the Omniverse one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean that one scares me, but it's cool.
Right.
It's one of those
Beetle.
weird situations. Beetle Man.
Yeah, one of the biggest glow ups in Omniverse because his original design was so lame. And honestly,
It was just looked really humanoid. Oh damn.
Yeah, I really like 5YL Eagle.
Damn, they really went like organic with this one.
Oops. No.
Whoop.
My mouse wheel.
Well, I already just saw who's next.
Yep. Yeah, this guy looks a lot like what I like about this design. He looks bigger than he probably actually is, and he's got like a giant beetle shell as well, and like little arms as well. Yeah, I can see this guy like going around just like eating everything in his path, and then just like shooting out all the lasers.
Yep. That will do it. I gotta give it to the 5-year.
Yeah, Omnitrix placement is a little weird, but I'll go with it.
Like, that's like it's probably one of those ones where it's like, yeah, it'll definitely do better on the chest like the original, but it's like I can get around like the detailed and new design.
All right, Clockwork, the Time Lord. Gears probably Gears' favorite alien. If I bothered asking him,
knows about it, I don't know if he does.
Yeah. All right. So there's 5YL Clockwork.
Love it. I mean, his arms look hollow, so I'm assuming he can maybe pull like a Wall-E kind of thing where he kind of like brings himself together to form like a shape or a clock. I don't know.
I mean, it's been a little bit since I read the comic, which I know he's in because like halfway through, Ben switches over to what he calls the Powerhouse playlist, which is like 10 of his most powerful transformations. Oh. And aside from Clockwork, we've already seen like 3 of them. We've seen, of course, there was Portaler acting as an example from the beginning, but he's on it. Waybig's on it. Alien X is on it. I can
definitely see why.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to Atomics yet, but he's on it. And then everybody else on the Powerhouse playlist is, stuff they made for the comic. And actually, the third speedster alien that I was talking about during a fast track segment, he's on as well. Buck Wild, my favorite 5YL alien exclusive.
Well then.
Yeah, but anyways, 5YL Clockwork.
Absolutely, I love the detail they put into that new one. That looks cool.
Yeah, I like that they kept the key from Omniverse as well.
Yeah, that was like his trademark.
Yeah, that was like that was like the one design difference that I liked more on the Omniverse one, but you and Nico both overruled me, so but yeah. All right. Shack Squatch. I feel like I feel like
the living taser.
Yeah, I feel like with this one they kind of tried combining both Heroes United Shock Squatch and Omniverse Shock Squatch.
I can see why. The colors wise, especially.
It's like mixes of grays and a lighter, almost whitish. Like this is almost like more of an off-white than the yellow, and then like the orange skin. This is like Omniverse Shock Squatch with Heroes United Shock Squatch's colors. Yeah, honestly, I dig it.
I dig it. I can get around that.
You willing to give it to 5YL Shock Squatch?
I sure am.
All right. Jerry Rig might be a different story though, because
oh no. Anytime you say that, it's a weird design.
His design's already a little off-putting. See, I don't know.
I mean, I can kind of see like they're trying to give him more of like a techno kind of look, maybe because like like, machines are his thing.
Because like this just looks like a pilot.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So like I got to give it to the newer one because like that one actually looks like he works with machines, rather than like the other one. He just kind of looks as you say, pilot.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll give it to 5YL because that is a good point, but like it's just very off-putting, at least for me.
Yeah, I can kind of see why.
All right, my boy, feedback.
The human plug, well, not human plug, the alien plug.
Yes. So I'll admit
that, like, on what earth is that human? Ooh.
But you like it?
I do like it. Yeah. I mean, the first thing I noticed immediately is how he actually has like a visible pupil.
Oh yeah, that. No, I thought you were going to talk about the fact that
like you always see he just has like a straight up green eye. That's it. But like you can actually say it glows, and he actually has a human like an actual pupil.
Yep. I'll admit, I was a little put off by this design for some time because I wasn't a huge fan of how the tendrils are coming out of his collar as opposed to his head. But
yeah, I've noticed that. Like, it feels a little weird, but like I still love the new design overall.
Yeah, like I rewatched the first episode of the motion comic that he appears in, and this definitely looks better in some poses than it does here. I think it's just the pose making him look a little strange.
Yeah, because it kind of looks like he would be jumping around a lot, kind of like a monkey, maybe.
Yeah, but like when he's standing still and just letting them droop, it does look a lot more like feedback. So yeah, honestly, I was a little put off by the design at first, and again, I am biased because he's my boy, but I am willing to give it to 5YL feedback because the design is. I've definitely come around on the design.
Yeah.
Same with you, 5YL feedback.
Yeah, we got to go with that one.
Yep. All right. Blocks is a bit of a weird one because, well, the more I look at it, the more I'm kind of starting to like it, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, like, I was like a bit of a mixed feelings about blocks in general, but like I'm not entirely sure what they were trying to go for here.
Yeah.
Because he kind of looks more metallic than like what you would probably see as like Lego.
Yeah. This one I feel like could go either way. I do like
this
the
kind of feels
horn,
like this would be like what blocks would look like if he had like an ultimate form.
Yeah, it does kind of look like an ultimate blocks, especially with like these white diamonds kind of coming out of his arms and legs.
Yeah, it looks like he could be like, instead of Lego, he's like he has like entirely everything is like made of steel or something. Also, the Omnitrix has a bit of another kind of
it's on
a eye on his chin.
On his chin.
Literally, if somebody were to punch him there, he transforms into something else. It's like, no.
I know. It's like, oh, I need to switch to a different alien.
Let me scratch my chin.
Slap my chin, hurt myself.
Scratch my chin and change.
Yeah. Honestly, I might still give it to Omniverse blocks because
yeah, me too. I mean,
yeah, it's like I know that
I like what they're going for, but it's not really blocks.
Yeah, I know that they're not the people at the Ink Tank. They're not really big fans of blocks, but honestly, I might still have to give it to Omniverse.
Yeah,
I accidentally wrote 5YL on the notes. All right, Grav Attack.
Rock.
Yep. This one I'm divided on because like this one I'm there's not that much difference outside like the color of the pants.
It feels basically the same. It's just like a more detailed kind of art style.
Yeah. But I might still give this one to Omniverse Grav Attack just because like I like the core more and I think the fingers work better as like the darker brown as opposed to just like making it part of the rest of the lighter shade.
Yeah, I mean, then again, how does one make like a gravitational asteroid or rock guy kind of look older? So I'll stick with Omniverse with you on that one.
Yeah, Omniverse Grav Attack wins.
Yep.
Crash Hopper. The Cricket Man. Yeah, this one I actually really like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're already going with a 5YL Crash Hopper on this one.
Yep, no explanation needed. I mean, I can kind of see why they also put the Omnitrix on the collar because it doesn't seem like there would be like nearly as much room on like his chest.
Yeah,
because like it would kind of be stuck, like maybe on his stomach, sure, but like I guess the collar isn't so bad either.
John, you kind of cut out on my end.
Oh, sorry. I was saying how like because like maybe on the stomach it could be fine, but like the color isn't so bad either. So like that one I can live with. Like, and I do like the design overall. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the more saturated colors on this one. Yeah, definitely going with 5YL Crash Hopper.
Yep.
Ball Weevil.
No, not much to say about him.
Yeah. Except they changed a good amount.
Oh my god.
They gave him an actual thorax.
They really went there.
Yeah. But he also has like these little grabber claws on like the front as well. Yeah, so like maybe he can like manage his slime a bit more.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do really like 5 Whale Ball Weevil. But if you're like to give it to this one, does he have eyes on his ass?
I don't know. I guess that's just I guess they're not really meant to be eyes. They're just kind of like there for detail.
Yeah.
But like, I feels like if he were to be like a real insect or something, that's probably what he'd look like.
Yeah. Yeah. Glad they kept the split mouth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 Whale Ball Weevil.
Yes, sir.
I said that kind of weird. Ball Weevil.
Ball Weevil.
Southern accent.
That's a good old bug. That's a slippery fish.
Waka trout, my least favorite alien.
I'm surprised they gave him a design, but all right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they gave designs for all of them.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't know what to expect because like the original design is really like just overall
it's
round
just a fish.
And bally. He's just a round ball, slippery fish. This one is like 50% fin.
Yeah, he's like all fin. He looks like the underside
you go swimming
of a surfboard.
somewhere, you see that fin popping out, you'd think it's gonna be a shark, but no, it's just a little slippery fish dude.
Yeah, also, look at the Omnitrix. It's on his tail.
Good luck reaching that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like slap your own ass to change.
Yeah. No. Oh wait, you remember in his debut episode where he like slapped the humongous Orleum in the face multiple times? Imagine if it was this design.
Oh my god.
He's like slapping him in the face with his tail. Change.
I really don't know what to give it to.
Honestly, despite how much we're joking, I might still give it to 5 Whale Ball Trout. It's not enough for me to like him, but
no,
it is better. I think.
I gotta agree.
Yeah, Pesky Dust, the fairy.
Pesky Dust.
Yeah, this one I do like.
Whoa. Well, it's like I wasn't. I guess I'm just surprised that they took away the mouth and that's it.
I guess, but like I don't know. I think he can kind of work without one. That's really the only thing I don't like. So that's just the lack of the mouth. Everything else I do like a lot, though. Like this little like patch of fur, the ears. I like that they made him look a lot more like a mythical creature than just like an alien fairy sort of.
I was gonna say like it looks very similar, apart from the obvious like the clothing is different and some minor changes, but like I can get on top of it. I can work with the
5 Whale
5 year.
Yeah. Yep. Right, mustache.
Punch with a mustache.
Yep. I don't know how to feel about this one.
I don't know how to feel about it either. It's definitely a big change.
I like that they gave him a nose, but I'm not sure about everything else.
I guess they tried to give him more mustache or beard in this case. So like, because like I guess like looking at the original design, he only has like maybe like a small mustache, but that actually just forms into like 2 giant fists or something.
Yeah. Do you think he has a prehensile beard in this case?
Don't know.
Yeah. Should we do a coin flip on this one?
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Omniverse, but like.
All right, yeah. Heads is Omniverse. Tails is 5 Whale. Say that. There, here we go. All right, I landed on Tails. So 5 Whale it is.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Because I like that they leaned more into the mole, but I can see why someone would like the Omniverse.
I kind of like this. I kind of like the original in this case.
Yeah. Also, look at the Omnitrix on the Omniverse artwork. It's so skewy.
Yeah, I think they kind of did that with like a lot of them, but like this one, it just really kind of stands out.
It looks so fucked up. Oh man, this guy's the worst.
Yeah,
the redesign though.
Like, I don't know what that's meant to be. I don't know why it kind of looks like he's kind of made of goo.
Like honestly though. Like the worst has one of the dumbest designs ever. I can get behind this though.
I can too. Like then again, he's not like one I pay a whole lot of attention to.
He still looks pathetic, but it's at least
like
not
cooler than
overdoing
like
it.
underwear.
Yeah, he has like this like
a
this
little
leotard
overall
or whatever
kind of
Yeah, I do
rather than
miss
intergalactic undies.
Yeah, I do miss that the Omnitrix is no longer in his belly button, but yeah, it's a big improvement.
I mean, it's still there. I gotta go the 5 years later.
Yeah, Kickin' Hawk,
The kickin' chicken.
The Kickin' Chicken. Yeah. Gah!
Oh damn, that's a big leg.
Yeah, it's foreshortened a little bit.
It's like just the way you put it on the page here. It just looks like he's about to kick himself.
Yeah, honestly,
he's like, "Yo, older me."
Yeah, honestly, the body I like. I miss the mask. Like the mask was something that was so cool about the original design.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I like the beard, with the mask. I could get behind that, and like the body looks cool. I might give it to 5YL for the body alone, but I wish he had the mask.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the little elbow spikes, those look cool. But like, yeah, I kind of miss the mask now that you pointed out because like it just doesn't quite feel the same.
All right. Are you willing to give it to 5YL, or are you leaning more towards Omniverse?
I had to give it to Omniverse for this one, weirdly enough.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do a coin flip. Well, actually, you know what? Nah, I'm giving it to Omniverse as well. Like, the mask, that's one of the most defining features about him. And it's like, to just, like, at least feedback. Like, yeah, the tendrils being a part of his head is one of his physically defining traits, but like at least they've kept those somewhere, even if they're not on his head. Here, they just took away the mask and it just throws off the look, kind of.
A little bit.
Yep.
I never realized how much it stood out until that. Toe
pick.
He only appeared once and that was it.
Well, no, he had like 3 different appearances if you don't count the Big Bang in the finale.
Oh. Yeah. I only ever saw him like appear once, and that was like, oh damn.
So these guys have some pretty interesting lore in 5YL, I will say.
Really?
Yeah, because so should I just like, it's like, do you want me to just like go over that and then we'll decide, or
I guess if you want to.
Yeah. So they went into this on the And Beyond episode for the Anner system, but. Yeah, in the original series, Topic species was just kind of labeled as unknown. Here, they're known as Toretinal ogres, and they're basically a colony of opticoids, the Igai species, that got stranded on one of Anner Gurney, which is one of the planets that we didn't really get to see, or maybe we did. I don't know. I didn't really watch the show, but I didn't really watch the classic series that much, but yeah, because the Anner system is so high in this, this ore called corrodium, it's like this, it's this ore that has these mutagenic properties. So over time, they just began to mutate, and all of their eyes moved somewhere else. I'm sure you can probably tell.
Yeah. So there's one in there, and then there's probably like another somewhere else.
You'll see.
Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that.
But yeah, honestly, I do like 5YL Topic.
Yeah, definitely a big upgrade. It got like a lot more metallic, futuristic looking helmet there.
It's like the spiky shoulders, but also like just the general colors a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now, viewer discretion a little bit advised, because there is actually artwork of Topic's face. They did actually draw that.
They drew that?
Yeah, they drew at least what his face looks like in this one.
Can I just say something real quick before you show that?
Yeah.
I feel like this is probably one of those aliens that was like always meant to have like his face be a secret, and honestly, I would be fine with that. But I guess we're about to see it, whether we like it or not.
All right. 3, 2,
oh god,
1.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, that's where all the eyes went.
That's how many eyes did he have?
Let's see. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. John, stop counting. You're throwing me off. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
21.
17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Yeah, 21 eyes. Damn.
Dear God.
Yeah,
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Of course.
Yeah, this is really the only place where you can tell that these used to be opticoids.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. The thing with their powers here is that they emit this gas that, like, I don't know if it's, like, it could be the eyes as well. It's like the gas and the eyes that causes paralysis and hallucinations. Ooh. How I like to think of it, and this is kind of how I like to think of Omniverse Topic as well, is like when you look at his eyes, it's basically like Pennywise. It turns into like your worst fear. And
so once you see his eyes,
and that's, you know, why it's so terrifying.
So wait. So once you see his eyes, that's when you kind of see what you fear the most.
Yeah. Hold on, my computer screen is freezing on me. Why are you doing this?
Uh-oh.
Come on.
His stat.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop sharing to see if that does something. Oh, wait. Oh, did I just make a mistake? Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're all right.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is still this scary thing.
Yeah, it came back. Watch this be the thumbnail for the stream. That would suck.
Oh god.
Just Topic.
I wasn't expecting to actually ever see what this would probably look like, but this is probably just kind of like a guess or an assumption of what it would probably look like. Yeah. But my god.
Honestly,
I mean, it's cool for what it is, but like I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, Astrodactyl.
Hell yeah.
Yep. This I like.
Oh, hell yeah, that looks awesome.
So, off the bat, 5 wild Astrodactyl.
Yep. No comment needed. We're out of here.
Yep. I like that he has like actual wings now as opposed to like these gliders.
Rather than like kind of like a
it's just it's like a jet. Yeah, it's just a jetpack. Yeah. But yeah, this I do like.
I'd like it more if it's like more kind of like he has like actual wings, but like he can fly with the power of the jetpack, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is here. Like he emits like this gastral fluid that propels him and also powers his whips. But he has like actual wings.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a 5-wild Astrodactyl. Bullfrag.
Yep. Frog.
Yep. This one I'm a little split on.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the newer one.
I get that frogs and toads have like that bumpy texture, but like it just looks weird when you make it a human
little
frog.
bit. I gotta stick with the regular Omniverse one for this one.
Yeah, Omniverse Bullfrag.
I get they're trying to go realistic, but I gotta stick with the original here.
All right. Atomics. The power plant, the robotic power plant.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, just a fair warning, this is probably the biggest design change between aliens.
Really?
You ready for it?
All right, let's go. Boom. Well then, a lot skinnier.
Yeah, I mean it still has like some.
You can tell that it's him.
Yeah,
he actually also looks like he has a skeleton in there too.
Yeah, this actually looks like an energy being in a suit than just like a robot with energy in him.
Yeah. Kind of looks like a.
Because like the lore behind this one is that, like, yeah. Oh, sorry, thing cut out.
No worries, go for it.
Yeah, the lore with Atomics in 5YL is that he's from the same planet as NRG, so they're both like energy beings in suits.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're both from Prypiotos. He's Prypiotosian A, and Energy is Prypiotosian B. I think Prypiotos is actually probably going to be the next episode of And Beyond because they teased it in the Ages Orbit episode.
Well done.
You know, the speedsters one with a fast track, accelerate, and buck wild. But yeah, how are you feeling about this one?
It would take me a little while to get my head around it because like I'm so used to like Atomics being this big guy, like really big like hands and like just like an overall big like body and a great big Omnitrix symbol for that matter.
Yep, this would probably.
I can get used to that. Yeah.
You sit down for 5YL Atomics.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I was a little put off by it at first, but
not sure what the I missed
yep,
where the
it is.
Omnitrix was.
It's in the
so
same
small. I missed it.
It's in the same spot. Yeah, let that be like a sign of how big this guy is. His Omnitrix is so small that John couldn't even see it.
I don't know to take that as a compliment or not.
Right. Gut rot.
Gut rot.
Yep. An alien that I didn't realize how OP he was until the perfect playlist video.
Oh yeah.
And this one I really like.
Oh damn, yeah. Now that looks like a lot more like that would actually be like a real creature.
Yeah, he's got like barnacles or volcanoes. He's kind of reminding me of the water hazard design from earlier.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I can see like a lot of similarities because it kind of looks like the original Gut Rot's kind of design kind of looks just kind of like an alien being with like a chemical suit on him, whereas this one kind of looks like he does it naturally.
Yeah. Also, I like the gas in the chamber as well.
It's not like kind of like in a way like a little scribble. Like actually looks like there could be like a lot smoother of a gas cloud. Yeah.
Yeah. 5-oil Gut Rot.
Absolutely.
All right. And we're ending with Vampire. And
I'll
be honest, this one might actually tie with Fast Track as my favorite redesign.
Really?
Boom.
Oh god.
Because they made him an actual vampire bat.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can see what you mean now. Like they went from like 80% humanoid to like an actual animal.
Yeah, like they went from like actual vampire to a vampire bat. I feel like if this is what he looked like in the show, no one would complain.
I feel like the lower half of his body, or maybe like up until like the head, kind of looks like it's based off of like Blitzwolfer a little bit, because like the fingers are the same, the legs are kind of the same a little bit.
I mean, not really. He had like 2 toes and a big heel.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like one of those like.
I mean,
kind
they're
of
from
legs
the same
where it's
system,
like
so
it's like
it works.
Oh, no,
yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah, they're both from Anerphados. He's from they're from the Aner system. No, they're not from Anerphados. That's where the Ectoneurites are. But yeah, he's from Aner Vladius and later Aner Transil, because Aner Vladius is uninhabitable. And then Blitzwolfer species is from Aner Transil's moon, Luna Lobo. That's 2 words, despite how fast I said it.
I was gonna say the more you know.
Yeah. So 5-oil vampire.
Yeah, I'd have to go with the 5-oil because like that kind of looks more like it would actually be like a real alien rather than like a humanoid with like some kind of abilities or something.
Yeah, I like that they still kept like the face shape too, with like all the different spikes, like a little spike down here.
Well, they kind of limited his fingers from like 4 to 3.
Yeah, but like he still looks like he could kick your ass though. Like he looks more
my poor ass.
Yeah. So that's it's pretty much all of them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see what the score ends up looking like who got more.
Oh, yeah, actually, like we're collecting the totals.
Yeah, tallying them up. All right, so how many aliens does he have? So he has 1, 2. Fuck, I forgot how many he had. Hold on a sec. Yeah, let me check real quick. I need to see how many aliens he had in the original series.
1 eternity later.
Shush, it won't take that long.
Yeah, it is with you.
Okay, no, don't fucking copy the... Okay. I think he had like 63, if I'm remembering that correctly.
For which one? The 5 years later?
For like... No, for like the... No, he has way more in 5YL. Because like...
I already forgot what you were talking about.
No, because like the thing is, like Kuro does like commissions as well, and one option is that you can have your commission be canon. And let's just say he's done a lot of commissions that ended up being canon. So, and plus, like him and the team have created a bunch of new aliens as well. So, yeah, there's a lot. He probably has like over 200 now that we actually see.
Oh dear God!
Yeah, it's like it said on the wiki page that he has like 400 that he knows really well, and then over 2,000 that he just tried out for the hell of it.
Oh, damn.
Because keep in mind, there's a million samples in that thing.
I can imagine.
In that watch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 for that. And then going through the 5YL ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Yeah, that still adds up to 63. Okay, so that leaves us with a score. Yep. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have just hit the screen share.
I was going to say, and counting again.
Yeah. Okay. So that leaves us with a score of 16 for the designs we previously liked, and then 47 for
5 years later.
For 5YL.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 47 aliens where we like the 5YL design more, which I guess isn't too surprising because, it's because they do have a really good art style over at the Ink Tank. I think it's mainly Kuro that draws, but Orash has drawn some as well, and he's gotten really good at replicating Kuro style. So,
nice.
But yeah, that should be it for this, relatively simple stream, this little sequel stream to the tier list video. This might be the last one of these I do, but who knows? Something could happen.
Benton kind of tier list kind of.
Comparisons, sort of. I mean, I guess.
Okay, gotcha.
I guess something I could do is show you some of the original 5YL designs and ask you your thoughts on those, but we'll just have to see what we feel like doing, I guess.
I was gonna say, yeah, up to you.
Yep, but anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. If you enjoyed, leave a like and feel free to subscribe for more of my content. Now I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and Godspeed. John, you got anything you want to say?
It's hero time.
Yeah.